If you'll just go to the stairs at the end of the hall, it's on the 3rd floor, and I'll be with you in just a minute.
Well, where is she?
Where's who? What do you mean, Judge? Sit down, won't you?
I mean your mother. Where's Vita Louise?
Judge, you know where she is. She went to the sanitarium to put Uncle Elwood in.
I know that, but why was I called at the club with a lot of hysteria? Couldn't even get what she was talking about, carrying on something fierce.
Oh, Mother, carrying on. Well, what about?
I don't know. She was hysterical.
That's strange. She took Uncle Elwood out to the sanitarium, so all she had to do was put him in, you know. Did you find it yet? Oh, fantastic. I'll be right up. Found it, Judge.
Ooh, found what? What are you talking about?
When Mother and Uncle Elwood left this afternoon, I went down to the real estate office to put the house on the market. And what do you think I found there?
I'm not a quiz kid.
Well, I found a man who was looking for an old house just like this one they cut up into buffet apartments. So he's going through it now.
Now see here, Myrtle May, this house does not belong to you. It belongs to your Uncle Elwood.
Well, now that Elwood's locked up, the property belongs to Mother, don't you think?
Where is your mother? Where is Vita Louise?
She went out to Chumley's Rest to tell them about Harvey and put Elwood in.
Well, then why did she call me at the club when I was in the middle of a game and scream at me to meet her here about something important?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you have the deed to this house?
Oh, it certainly is. In my safe. Myrtle May, I feel pretty bad about this thing of locking up Elwood.
Mother and I will be able to take a long trip out to Pasadena now.
I always liked that boy. He could have done anything, been anything, made a place for himself in this community.
And all he did was get a big rabbit.
Yeah, he had everything. Brains, personality, friends. Men liked him. Women liked him. I liked him.
Are you telling me that once my Uncle Elwood was like other men, that women liked him like that, Judge?
Oh, not since he started running around with that big rabbit. They did not. There was a time when your grandmother's mailbox was full of those little blue scented envelopes for Elwood.
Well, I don't believe it.
Well, there always was something strange about Elwood.
Do not touch that.
Yes, he was always so calm about any sudden change in plans. I used to admire it. I should have been suspicious. You take your average man looking up and seeing a big white rabbit. He'd do something about it. But not Elwood. He took that calmly too. And look where it got him.
Yeah, well, you don't dream how far overboard he's gone with this rabbit.
Oh, yes, I do. He's had that rabbit in my office many's the time. I'm old, but I don't miss much. What's that noise?
The prospective buyer on the 3rd floor. Mother!
Vita Louise, what's wrong, girl?
I never thought I'd see either of you again. Well, come on, let's get going. That's so fast. That's what.
Don't pressure, Myrtle.
Let me sit down. Get me somewhere where I can sit down.
Easy, Myrtle, easy. Get her some tea, Myrtle. Do you want some tea, Vita?
Take your coat off, Judge.
Just leave me
Let
alone.
Myrtle take your coat off.
Just leave me alone. Let me sit here. Let me catch my breath.
Well, what happened to you, Mother?
Just let me sit here and then let me get up to my own room where I can let go. Omar, I want you to sue them. They put me in and let Elwood out.
What's this?
Just look at my hair.
Mother done something.
I didn't do one thing. I simply told them about Elwood and Harvey.
Well, then how could it happen to you? I don't understand it.
I told them about Elwood, and then I went down to the taxi cab to get his things. As I was walking along the path, this awful man stepped out. He was a white slaver. I'm sure that he was wearing one of those white suits. That's how they advertise.
Well, a man. What did he do, Mother?
He took hold of me, and he took me in there, and he
Well, go on, Vita. Go on, girl.
Poor Mother,
took me in
young
there
man.
and tore my clothes
Oh,
off.
my God. I will shoot her for this.
Go on, Mother.
And then he took me upstairs and set me down in a tub of water.
Oh.
I always thought that what you were showed on your face. Don't you believe it, Judge? Don't you believe it, Myrtle? Oh, this man took hold of me like I was a woman of the streets. But I always said that if a man took hold of me, I would fight. And I always said that, Myrtle May.
You've always said that, Judge.
Omar. And then those doctors, they took me out. He hustled me in there and he set me down in a tub of water and began treating me like I was a
What?
crazy woman. And he did that just for spite.
I'll be damned.
Now, all those doctors, they came upstairs and they ask me all sorts of questions all about sex urges and all that filthy stuff. Omar, you have got to clean that place. You've got to get the authorities out there. Myrtle, don't you ever go out there. Do you hear me?
This stinks to high heaven, Vita. By God, it stinks.
Oh, you've got to do something, Judge. You've got to sue them.
I will, girl. By God, I will. If Chumley thinks he can run an unsavory place like this on the outskirts of town, he'll be publicly chastised. By God, I'll run him out of the state.
Judge, is that all those doctors do in places like that? Think about sex? Oh, because if it is, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. It's all in their heads anyway. Why don't they go outside for long walks and get some fresh air? Judge Gaffney, you walked everywhere for years, didn't you, Judge?
Now, I need to take some notes on this. You said these doctors came up and talked to Dr. Chumley and what was the other doctor?
Sanderson. But don't you believe a word he has to say. Close set eyes. He's a liar. They're always liars. Besides, I told him something as strict as confidence and he laughed at it.
Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, what difference does it make? I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just forget it. You can't trust anybody anyway.
Anything this Dr. Sanderson told you, you can tell us, Eva Louise. This is your daughter and I am your lawyer.
I know which is which. I just don't want to talk about it. I want you to sue them and then I want to get upstairs to my own bed.
Well, Mother, this is what's really important. Where's Uncle Elwood?
Something protects him. I should have known not to do anything about him, that awful puka.
Answer me, where is he?
I don't know. They told you they let him out. They're not interested in men in places like that, Myrtle May. Don't be so naive. What is that
I
noise?
just found a buyer for the house.
What?
No, Mother, it doesn't matter who jumped at you, okay? We've still got to lock up Uncle Elwood.
I said I don't know where he is. Next time you take him, Judge. I just want you to sue them and then I want to get into my own bed. You wait till Elwood hears what they did to me. He won't stand for it. Myrtle, I hope never, ever, as long as you live, a man takes the clothes off of you and sets you down in a tub of water.
See now what she's done? She's gone and mucked everything. Uncle Elwood's still wandering out there with Harvey.
Now, the thing for me to do is take some more notes.
You know, this is all his fault. He found out what she was up to, and he locked her in and he ran.
Oh, no, don't talk like that. Your uncle thinks the world of your mother. Why, ever since he was a little boy, he's always wanted to share everything he had with her.
Well, I'm not giving up. We'll get detectives and find him, and you better save some of that sympathy for me and Mother, too. You don't know what we've had to put up with. Like, just 6 months ago, he came home with this thing. We had to put it in the garage. Wait till I show you. It's awful.
I'm going up to talk to Vita. There's more to this than she's telling. I sense that.
Yeah, but wait till I show you, Judge.
All right, I'll wait.
Okay, is he here?
What's this?
That crackpot with the rabbit, is he here?
No, and who may I ask are you?
Not here, doctor. Okay, Dr. Chumley's coming anyway. What's your
Chumley.
name?
Well, I've got something to say to him.
What's your name? Let's have it.
I am Judge Gaffney. Where is Chumley?
The reason I ask your name is because the doctor likes to know who he's talking to. This guy says his name is Judge Gaffney, doctor.
Well, Chumley, now that
Well,
you're...
hello, Judge. Let's not waste any time. Is he here?
Ooh, Elwood. No, but now see here, doctor, about this
Sure he ain't
happening.
in here. He's wise. He's hiding now. It'll be an awful job to smoke him out.
Yes, well, it'll be more difficult, but I'll do it. They're sly, they're cunning, but I get them. I always get them. Have you got the list of notice places we've been to?
Right here, doctor.
Go ahead and read it.
We've been to 17 bars. Amy's Place, Charlie's Place, Bessie's Barn Dance, the 4th Avenue Firehouse, the 10th, 12th, and 9th Avenue Firehouse, just to be sure, the Union Station, the grain elevator. Say, why does this guy go down to a grain elevator anyway?
Oh, the foreman is a friend of his. He has many friends in many places.
Well, the reason I came down here is to ask Mrs. Simmons if she's got any idea of where else we might look for him.
Dr. Chumley, I have to inform you that Mrs. Simmons has retained me to file suit against you for what happened to her at the sanitarium this afternoon.
A suit!
And while we're on that subject,
Ain't that
I must
pretty,
say-
Doc, after us dragging your tail all over town trying to find this
Judge
guy?
Gaffney, what happened this afternoon was a terrible mistake, and I have fired my associate who made it. I'm prepared to take over this case personally. I am interested. Am I interested in the case? It's something that no amount of money can buy. You can ask any of them.
But this business this afternoon, doctor, I
There's
must...
water under the dam. Now, the important thing out of now is to get that man and to get him back in the sanitarium where he belongs.
Yes, that's just what I think, Judge.
May I introduce Miss Myrtle May Simmons, Mr. Dowd's niece, Mrs. Simmons' daughter.
Hello,
Miss
Doctor.
Simmons?
Hello, Myrtle.
Oh,
Yes, well, Judge, would you please, yeah, Wilson, stop glaring at her. My God,
are you
Oh.
here for my mother?
I'm looking for Mrs. Simmons, in fact.
Well, she won't talk to you
Why not?
unless Judge can convince her.
Oh, now listen here, your mother was manhandled. She was, God knows what she was. That man's approach to her was not professional, it was personal.
These are serious charges, Wilson.
Doctor, I've worked for you for 10 years. You gonna believe this? What's your name again?
Gaffney, Judge Omar Gaffney.
You take the word of this old blister Gaffney?
Wilson!
Over me! Me and a dame who sees a rabbit.
It's not Mrs. Simmons who sees a rabbit, it's her brother.
It's my Uncle Elwood.
Yes, if you'll come with me, Doctor.
Yes, sir. Now, you wait here. I've got a situation now. Don't leave.
Okay, doctor. So your name's Myrtle May?
Oh, yes.
Well, if we nab your uncle, you're liable to be coming down to the sanitarium on visiting days.
Well, I don't know
And if you
about
do,
that.
I'll be there.
You will.
Sure.
Oh.
And if you don't see me right away, don't give up. Stick around. I'll show up.
Oh.
You heard the doctor tell me to wait?
Yeah,
While I'm waiting, I sure could use a sandwich and a cup of coffee.
certainly. If you'll forgive me, I will precede you into the kitchen.
Yeah, you're all right, Myrtle May.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What was that?
Dr. Chumley noticed it right away. He don't miss a trick.
Oh,
Tell you something else.
what?
You not only got a nice bill, but kids, you got something else.
Well, what?
You got the screwiest uncle ever stuck his puss inside our nut house.
Ugh.
Hello, Chumley's Rest. Is Dr. Chumley in? Oh, it's Mrs. Chumley. Hi, this is Elwood P. Dowd speaking. How are you tonight? Oh, tell me, Mrs. Chumley, were you ever able to locate Harvey? Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll find him. Yes. I'm sorry I missed you at the McClure cocktail party. The people were all very charming, and I was able to give out quite a few of my cards. Yes, I waited until you phoned and said you couldn't come because a patient had escaped. Where am I? I'm here, but I'm leaving right away. I must find Harvey. Yes, well, goodbye, Mrs. Chumley. My regards to you and anybody else you happen to run into. Goodbye, my dear.
There you are.
Oh, my God.
Dr. Chumley, you may as well go home and wait. I'm suing you for $50,000 and that is final. Hello.
This portrait over your mantle?
That portrait happens to be the pride of this household.
Who painted it?
No, I don't know. Some man. He was around for the sittings. We paid him and he left. Yeah. No, this is Dexter 1567.
I suppose if you got enough money, you can convince people to buy anything.
Dr. Chumley, do you remember what I said to you when you helped me out of that tub out at your place?
You made some statements, I don't remember the words.
I said, Dr. Chumley, this is a belated civility. Isn't that what I said?
Something of the sort.
You brought this up. You may as well learn something quick. I took a course in art this last winter, and I learned the difference between a mechanical thing like a photograph and a fine oil painting is simply this. A photograph shows only the reality, while a painting shows not only the reality, but our dreams behind it. Why, it's our dreams that keep us growing. It's what separates us from the beast. Why, I wouldn't want to live if I was only eating and sleeping and taking my clothes off and putting out.
Relax, not enough. No, what's the matter? What's wrong?
That is not my mother!
Well, I am glad to hear that.
Elwood has been here! He's been here!
Be quiet. I'll take that. Hello? Yes, who is this? Mrs. Simmons? Your brother.
Oh,
Yes, now, don't tell him that I'm here. Now,
oh no. I want to talk to him. Let me talk to him.
No, be casual. Be casual.
Hello, Elwood. Where are you, dear? Why don't you come home? Where are you? He won't tell me where he is. He wants to know if Harvey's here.
We'll tell him he's here.
But he isn't.
I'm over here, perhaps. Humor him. We have to humor him.
Hello, Elwood. Yes, Harvey is here. Where are you? Okay, all right. It won't work. He won't tell me where he is. He wants me to call Harvey to the telephone.
Well, tell him that he can't come to the telephone. Say that, say he's in the bathtub.
The bathtub?
Yes, say he's in the bathtub, and that will send him down here.
Oh,
That way he might tell us where he's at.
Oh, doctor,
Do it, Mrs. Simmons.
Hello, Elwood. Yes, Harvey is here, only he's in the bathtub. As soon as he's finished, I'll send him right over. Huh? Oh.
You hang up.
He says Harvey just walked in the door. For me to check the bathtub, there might be a stranger. And I know where he is. I know where he is. I heard the noise. He's at a place called Charlie's Place. It's on 12th and Main.
That's 2 blocks over and 1 block down.
Yes, but where are you going?
I'm going down there to get him and take him back to the cemetery where he belongs.
Doctor, don't do that. Can't you send one of your attendants? I'm warning you.
Mrs. Simmons, if I'm going to help your brother, I have to see him.
He can't be helped. He needs to be put up and locked up and left.
Is he dangerous?
Dangerous.
Why?
I'm not going to tell you why. Only don't go out there. You'll regret it if you do.
Then I have to see him. I have to look in his face as he's talking to the animal. He does talk to the animal, you say?
Yes, they tell each other everything.
What's that?
I said, yes, Elwood talks to Harvey. But please don't go out there. You will regret it.
Oh, nonsense. You underestimate me, Mrs. Simmons.
Oh, no, you underestimate my brother.
No, it's all right. I can take care of myself. I'll be
You
okay.
can take care of it.